Hello everybody. Me and Agoners are here. Hello Agoners.
Hello there, how you doing?
Slight delay there. I thought, oh no, he's gone. He's trolling me. He's left.
No, I'm here. I'm here. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Like, yeah. I was, I think I had a strange bit of spare time earlier in the week actually, and I had a bit of a practice game. So I even played a little bit of Gloria
Oh
just
my
to figure out
goodness.
how she works, so I can actually tell you something. And it slightly reminded me. I had played her a little bit, and I was like, oh, this starts to slightly give me some familiarity. She's
let's,
still really complicated though,
let's
as
look
you
at
will
her
see.
deck.
So
She's
it's
a
quite
healer
weird
character.
actually. Yeah, playing as her, I only played against the AI a little bit, and it reminded me of why I thought I should like her but don't.
Ah.
She really fits into the mold. She really fits into a mold of a character that I would like, which is like Lum and Quince and these characters that
Yeah.
play, and Algagog to some extent. And they're actually the thing that links them all is that they're characters that play outside of the combat phase, as it were.
Ah.
So obviously you're playing your cards and you're trying to guess right on the block and dodge and all that stuff. But the characters I kind of like more are the ones that can do things outside of that. That helps them. Like, I mean, everyone has things to do outside of that to some extent, but they're more directly trying to win the game outside of that combat phase, right? So yeah, she fascinates me for that reason. But there's certain things about how she has to work that also frustrate me. So maybe you'll see what I mean, but
Yeah.
I'll let you kind of form your own opinions a little bit as well.
So
So yeah, healing to right. Yeah.
I also seem to like the same kind of characters that you like, both in Fantasy Strike and in Yomi so far. At least there's a big overlap. I feel like, although you're better at like
Either.
Argagog than me in Fantasy Strike, by far.
Yeah, I'm getting better and better with him. I
Oh
honestly
wow.
think he's one of my best characters right now in Fantasy Strike. Like he's the one when I'm playing in ranked battle, and I've got him on my team right now, and he's the one like I'm definitely going to win with Argagog, right? And it's the rest of the
Nice.
team that's like letting me down. Which is weird because it's just normally it would always be Grave as
Nobody
my main
expects
guy.
the
That was
fish
like I'm never
man.
going to lose with Grave.
Healing
Yeah.
touch. So she
Um.
has not super much life. It's okay, I think, right?
Yeah. It's not very
Like
high, but
average
it's not.
combo amount. It's not too bad actually for.
Yeah, I thought she only had 3 actually. You'd be surprised. You can do some actually quite lengthy combos with her, but as you'll see, not that much damage.
Hi
Um,
Scorpion.
yeah. Hey, Twitchy.
Healing touch is her thing. So after the power up phase, which is right at the start, right?
Yeah.
If you aren't knocked down, which is something that they can do to you to flip your card on the side, and it looks very funny, or flip your character on the side, you may discard 2 non-heart cards to gain 4 life, so you can heal yourself and fetch a heart card from your discard pile. So presumably she works a lot with the heart cards specifically.
Yes, yes. So there's a few things like whenever you get to search for a card from your deck, like if you get an ace, you always want to get the ace of hearts. It's like better than all the other aces.
Okay.
And it's the same with everything, right? The heart is actually important to her. And that ability, combined with everything else she's got, gives her like a massive amount of hand management stuff that's going
Okay.
on. Right, and it's super confusing. And if you thought the turn sequence was a little bit confusing, with remembering when a triggered ability at the start of the turn, and then like, yeah, when an ability triggers, and that one you've got to think about because obviously if you power up with the wrong cards, you then won't be able to do it. Yeah, or you could power up to get those hearts into your discard pile to then grab them back. Right, it's there's a heck of a lot going on with her, and you definitely do not want to start the game with her. But you have obviously played a few games with other characters, so it's going to help you out. I hope.
So on 10 she has Healing Sphere, and Karub the on top prime said she has a nasty end game, as you'll learn. Okay, so is this like the
Yeah,
Grave Mega kill you in one hit thing, or is it something
it's
else?
it's it's more like I'd say it's more like Lum's getting to the end and pulling out loads of blackjack things on
Oh,
you.
okay. Scorpion's
Yeah.
hoovering, so there will be fewer stupid comments for a while. Carry on. Okay, we'll just about live. We might cry a little, Scorpion, but you can't hear us if you're hoovering. So Healing Sphere on 10s. draw phase, ongoing. At the end of each turn, draw a card if you healed, even if you were at max life. So that's the heal ability that we
Can't go over max.
Yeah, but you can still
There's a few ways to heal. That's one of the key ones, though. Yeah.
Discard this if you didn't heal or were thrown this turn.
So
you get the card
you
back
add up
if you
how the
aren't
whole...
thrown? Or...
No, it just stays on you. So it's an ongoing ability. Right, actually,
I
yeah,
see.
this is the
Ongoing.
first one,
This is the first ongoing. I see. So you put it out in the draw phase, but it just stays there forever until you don't heal or you get thrown.
Until you lose it. Yes. So yeah, we've not played a character with an ongoing ability before, but there are quite a few in the game.
Okay.
And if you're playing it on the tabletop, you like take the card and like attach it to your character card, like put it on top of your character card. It's like an enchantment in Magic that's like always on that from now on until you lose it. Yeah. I was gonna say Kurubethian Prime. I think he's actually an expert at this game, so perhaps they should be teaching you, not me. So
we get to frustrate Kurubethian Prime then, if that's the correct way to put it. I'm gonna go with you on that. Her endgame feels also like Argagog, okay, but more aggressively damaged. I haven't played Argagog yet either. So this is Kurub. I played the Grave tutorial, right? Then I played Quince, and then I played Lum. Which I had great fun
third character.
I did better with Quince than Lum slightly, I think. Right? I would all out win with Quince. And Lum, I lost one to you. Right?
I think you. I thought you beat me up with Lum mostly. I can't remember.
There was one that I lost in the middle, but only just. But there was also like one with Quince that I only won because you made a silly mistake and so on and so forth. So it was pretty close for most of them.
Yeah, no. I actually won the one where I failed to do the combo, though. I still managed to win in the end. Dropped my combo by playing the wrong side of my ace.
Quince is one of your starters who feels like cheating. See, Quince feels like cheating in every game because he's Quince and he's a massive cheaty bastard who's evil man. An evil, sexy dictator.
In Fantasy Strike, he actually is cheating, by the way. And by the way, I can confirm that yet more Quince nerfs will be happening. As I flipping said, I said he was busted, and I said he was far too busted. Still, even with the nerfs, and everyone.
They weren't really nerfs. Like, I was surprised when they came out, and it was like that's nothing. That doesn't make him harder to play.
No. My big issues. Anyway, we won't get into too much Fantasy Strike chat, but yes, I'm still. I've been playing a little bit. I did play a little bit this week. I got back into it a little bit on Fantasy Strike, but I'm still not quite like involved with the game right now. I feel because this Quince really pees me off, and I just don't want to play against him. Onimaru to the same, but you know I can't argue. Like with Onimaru, you can argue that's just me being rubbish.
We're in this thing where you can't have just friends over to play. I guess if you could have friends around to play, you would get through those like online frustration bits by having your buddies round and agreeing not to play Quince because it's pissing you off or whatever. You could do. Get around it.
I mean, or I could go the other way and just play him, right? That's the other way to look at it. Is go, well, this character's too good, therefore I'm going to use him.
Yeah,
but
it always feels
I
bad,
don't
though.
enjoy playing him either. Yeah, I don't enjoy learning a character. I think that's one of my personality quirks.
You don't?
I don't tend to enjoy playing things that are clearly too good. Like, it feels I didn't, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't really win. It was just like it felt that way when I was learning Guide. Oh, thank you. Kurubethian Prime. We're going through all of the Yomi characters around 3 p.m. GMT on Saturdays with Remy. Otherwise, I play a different. I have like a different theme for each other day of my streams, and it's usually earlier in the morning. So I don't know if you'll be interested in this, but at least Saturdays, we're doing this for quite a. Well, I guess it'll be a few months in the end. Every now and then we randomly take a week off, which I will say on Twitter, usually. Like, oops, not streaming after all this week. Like last week. Felt like shit. Didn't stream. So, but, this week, actually managed it. I woke up with a headache, but I'm good. But yeah, thank you. So, yeah, Quince, I actually really like him in Fantasy Strike, but then I learned him when he was good and easy, and that just kind of felt fun because it was a break. Yeah, it probably still is, but like a Geiger, it was just, it just didn't feel good because it was just spam, you know, spamming the fireball gear thing and kicking them in the face. And you could just win doing that, and it just felt awful. Because it was like 2 moves. But at least with Quince, it's like there are different moves that you had to do, you know, and different combinations of movesets that were insane. And the moves were too powerful, but you actually still had to use them. But yeah, that doesn't feel good to win too easy, for sure. Right, we should get back to Yomi though.
Yeah, don't forget. Okay, so you got your character ability to just chuck stuff. You got the healing sphere, which is an ongoing ability, but you have to get them, right? You might not get any. That's just the thing with obviously card draw. The character ability and the ace you can pretty much guarantee you'll get in every game. So J's a funny one. It's another thing that has an ability that helps you heal.
Does this heal...
But it heals your opponent as well.
Okay. Does this heal also count for number 10 if you healed? So it's not just the pre-turn thing, it's any other healing during that turn? Okay.
So, if you heal with a healing sphere up, you essentially draw 2 cards a turn. That makes sense? Because you draw a card.
When you heal.
And then it stays on.
Yeah.
The healing just triggers it. Even if you have it on, like it just stays around, does nothing. Fine. You don't. Oh, you do. Oh, so you lose it if you don't heal, right? Or get thrown. That's right. Okay.
Okay. And aces.
And the big one.
Overdose.
Aces.
Both players take 10 damage. You first. If you won combat, draw 2 cards. So if you lose combat, do you still both take 10 damage?
Yeah, right. So have a look at the ace as well, right? Because this is only the ability on the ace, right? The ace itself does other things as well. So yeah, it's not. This isn't giving you the full story, basically, just reading the ability on it. So the ace itself can be used as an attack, right, in the normal way. And there's 2 sides to it again. There's one side is a starter, sun and moon. But it needs 3 aces to use Sun and Moon. But it is a fairly fast starter, yeah.
And it's also only one. Yeah. That's insane.
It's also what, sorry?
It's only 1 battle point thing, so.
Oh yeah, you could get a very big combo off that potentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's okay. But then you've also got the double ace, so you need at least 2 to use it as an attack, because even the Twilight Key needs 2, and then the Sun and Moon needs 3. Am I right on that?
So if you had 4 aces, could you do Sun and Moon with 3, and then link the other one? Or no, because you need 2.
That would need 5. Yeah, no, you can't.
You
you can't. Unfortunately, can't get 5 aces.
Specifically designed it so that you can't do that. That's good.
No, you can't do ace into ace. But you could do. You could. But obviously, one's a starter and the other one's a linker, so they both combo into anything else, right?
So you could Sun and Moon and then use the ability? But the ability's at the end of combat if you have 4 cards.
Yeah, so overdose is an end of combat trigger. So if you've got any ace in hand after your combat phase, whether you, like you're saying, you could play Sun and Moon and then have a 4th ace that you then play at the end of the turn. Yeah. The overdose is not playing it in combat though. It's just like Lum's ace that's got another thing you can do with it. Oh no, sorry. No, Lum doesn't do that on his ace. Sorry. But it's very weird. It's very weird, this one, and you can almost guarantee to get it. And the way the game's going to trigger this is like every single time your turn ends, it's going to say, "Do you want to overdose?" Even if you can't, because it has to allow that thing so your opponent doesn't know you haven't got an ace. So she is a trigger monster when you're playing the game. Because it's constantly going to go, "Do you want to do this?" And you're like, "But I can't do that."
By the time you play this, you'll already know if you won combat or not.
Yes, exactly.
But you can choose to do the damage anyway, even if you don't want 2 cards, because they might be on like 9 points and you can just go.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to win the game, who cares? Or if you think you can win the game on the next combat, like, it's there's a lot of things going on with her.
Okay.
If you have a look at her actual main sort of deck though, so she's got a big string of normal attacks, which is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as you notice, she has 4 combo points. So if you do get a long straight off, like she's got a lot of potential for long straights in there. Yeah, 3 or 4 straights.
7, 8, 9, 10. How are her throw speeds and stuff?
They are all slightly slow, so she's got
Yeah.
0.8 on the end of her throws and her attacks. So they are all a little bit slower than your average, because like Graves 0.6 on everything, right? And he's Mr. Average,
so,
yeah.
But her queen is a 0.6. Interesting.
Yeah, her queen throws a bit slower.
Faster?
The queen's really weird. Like honestly, I find her face cards just bizarre. Like I can't really figure out like how to use them in some ways. Her fastest thing is the sunburst side of the queen, though I think, apart from her aces, yeah. But a jack's got two sides to it as well. Don't forget. A king has only got so a jack and a queen have actually that's like two different moves on each of them, which makes them super confusing as well.
Yeah. Right, let's look at these face cards then. So it's got a starter and a linker attack. Okay. Return it to your hand. Yeah, that's pretty nice then. Sunburst. +1 face card to get extra. +2 any.
Okay. So yeah, you can pump it with any other face card if it hits, yeah?
Yeah.
But it can't combo, so it's like it's a bit like other people's queens you've seen, in that it's quite fast.
Likes the
kind
king
of
a
a
lot,
reversal.
because it's like having 4 extra 2s.
Well, I see it as I saw it as a slower queen, right? Because it's like another attack that can't combo. So the sunburst can't combo, but you can pump it. This one can't combo at all.
But it knocks you down.
But it does knock down. Yeah, I see it as a slow queen. Yeah, she definitely lacks a lot of super fast attacks. Yeah. But Sun and Moon is a quick one. If she ever can get 3 aces out, she can get her fastest move. But she isn't super quick. So winning the combat phase is not a gimme for her. But she does have a lot of options. Like she does feel like she's got a lot of variety. Like the fact that she has a lot of speed variety in starters and linkers, things like that. Also, by the way, that Jack ability, the Bathed in Moonlight, if you hit with it, if I remember correctly, that works in the middle of a combat as well.
Yeah.
So, in a combo, sorry. So if you hit with, because it's a linker, say you've got like a 3 or something, then you attack with the 3, that hits. You can combo into 2 Moonlight Spheres, yeah, and then a 5 or something like that.
So you get 2 heals and both of them back.
You could deal one or both of those jacks could be returned from the middle of that combo. You don't have to play it in combat to get that ability.
Okay.
Obviously, Ray of Moonlight has to be played in combat as it's a starter. You can't put that in.
So I would never guess that. If I were just like reading the card, I would be like. But it does say if you hit, so then yeah, that does make sense. It's weird that it even says end of combat. It should really just say combat or activated or passive or something. I don't know. Passive combat. I don't know. But no, I'm being pedantic. I'm being picky. I think we should just play. I think we should.
Yeah, you want to play then?
Get a. Do you
want to play against Dabot or do you want to play against me?
I want to play against you always. I want to play against you always.
Okay.
More fun.
I'll create a room then, I guess.
Is it quick match? I can't remember.
No, you've got. I'm going to create a room. Password is Remy.
Okay. No matches found. There we go.
Who do you want to play against?
Oh, did you not use capitals like a sophisticated person?
No caps.
Sorry. Are we not both playing Gloria?
I can play Gloria as well. Yeah, she's not that bad at playing against herself actually. I played against the bot and I played a random survival mode. And I actually got against Gloria, and I was like, okay, this is actually quite interesting.
Okay, I have a bunch of cards here, and I'm supposed to do something with them.
This is very frustrating.
Why? Oh, you can't tell me why.
No, it's just rats.
So I got my cards back and another card from blocking successfully, right?
Yeah, that's a big, good thing to start. That's why a lot of people like to block to start the game. I did play a normal attack though, so it wasn't a disaster for me.
Yeah.
See, I've already got an do I want to overdose option, yeah.
Yeah.
And it tells
So
me,
did I.
it tells you. So right, so one of the things that's a bit weird in this game is did you win combat, right? Because it's not as simple as did you hit them or did you do damage or whatever. It's like who got the right combo of things, yeah.
Yeah.
So, here's one of my. I don't know. No, I shouldn't tell you what I do and don't like about it. I should let you play.
I don't know.
I've got the kind of hand that makes me not want to play Gloria ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
And it's not that it's terrible. It's just that like, I can't make her work. If you know what I mean. Like, things you want to play to do her stuff, like I can't do. Oh, Sugar, I have to not look at your hand, sorry.
Oh.
Sorry, we'll not look at the stream chat. I'll
After the power phrase, if you aren't knocked down, you may discard. Oh, I didn't want to discard. How do I bring it back? Pass? Will it just ignore? Okay. I thought we were in a different phase when I tried to put a card down.
Yeah, honestly, the phase things and how all her abilities trigger will drive you mental for a while.
We're staying in power up forever. I've clicked off it 5 times.
No, exactly. Yeah, and that will happen every single turn. And wait till you're actually doing stuff with that, it starts to get absolutely melt your brain.
So how does her ability work again? After the power up phase, if you aren't knocked down, you may discard 2 non-hearts. Ah, that's what it was trying to get me to do.
You have to have a hearts card, and I mean, you could do it anyway. Like,
Yeah.
You probably don't want to do it.
All right, finally combat. Jeez.
So I've managed to set up the stream thing on my screen, so I can only read the chat but not see your hand. By the way.
Okay, nice.
So I've got this. It's a bit weird. I've just done some ghetto stuff with my cursor positioning.
Thrown you, right?
Yeah, you've thrown me.
It's a combo.
You did have to use your 7th throw, which is your fastest throw at least, so that's not a disaster. It is a starter, so again, you can choose, like with a lot of characters, you can stop your combo and just get the knockdown, or you can continue your combo for damage. I have to say with Gloria in particular, because she doesn't get damage very quickly, I'm always tempted more than other characters, perhaps, to try and get the damage in where I can, if you know what I mean. But, I mean, and she doesn't have any great ways of taking advantage of a knockdown. Enders, possibly not. Not that that's particularly relevant, right?
No.
Enders are somewhat the worst. I don't know what's worse than can't combos. She's got a lot of can't combos, which are worse than Enders.
Yeah.
That's the most restrictive, obviously. Enders is probably the second most restrictive. Although Starter's quite restrictive as well in its own way. Oh my lord, that is some big damage already.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
But those are linkers, right? So how come I can't keep attacking you?
Because you ran out of combo points. 2 for the throw, 2 for the Twilight Key.
Oh yeah, it was 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That was good use of your aces there, though.
Overdose. I figured I'd get you down. So this is where I can just chuck random stuff away to get hearts back if I want. Right?
Oh, you had the 7. Yeah. So there, you had the 7 hearts. Yeah. See, that's the thing, right? If you pull the 7 of hearts, that's way better than the other 7.
Yeah.
Because you can then trigger it with your
Hi,
healing touch. So annoying.
Good afternoon, Yoda. This is healing touch. If you want, Dan, you may discard to gain 4 life. But okay. I do like this music. Draw a card if you healed. So, attack beats throw, right? And throw beats block?
Yep.
I always forget. I forget the really basic stuff. The advanced.
It's
every
funny,
week.
yeah.
The advanced stuff, I'm like, okay, I can calculate this myself, but the basic rule I forget. See, didn't I knock you down, but I don't see you knocked down now. What?
You didn't because you continued your combo.
Oh, okay.
I've still not won a single combat phase against you, so the fact that you don't understand the rules seems to help you.
So now if I could continue my combo by doing... Why does it say I can continue my combo by using a starter?
Because you've dodged, right? So you can do one move.
One move. Any one move.
You cannot actually do a combo as such. It has to be a single card. It can be a pumpable card. It can be a throw. It can be an attack.
And it can
Or you
even
can just
be
do nothing and just dodge into nothing.
Thing.
It can be a can't combo. It can be a starter. It can be an endo. It doesn't matter. You can basically play any one attack or throw after a dodge. Yeah.
When throws have a number in them, that's still damage even though it's a different colour, right?
And throws have...
So attack has a number in a big blam that's like, we're going to damage you for this much, but throws don't have a blam.
No, but it's in a circle. It's the same thing. It's in the same spot.
It doesn't look damagey because it's not blammy.
Yeah, no, it's because you're not smacking them. You're humping them.
Yeah. Alright, well I think I'll do that much damage then. Because it's a slow throw.
Yeah, using your slow throws off a dodge is generally good, right? If you're playing a throw in combat, you often want to use your fastest throw, but not necessarily. There are obviously always situations where you don't obey the rules in Yomi. Like you might be wanting to make them think you don't have a good throw and blah 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 blah.
Rick, will you damage me already?
Didn't. Sorry?
Will you damage me already?
I'd love to, but I can't actually win a combat, which is part of the issue I'm having right now.
It's just your negative mindset towards Gloria.
Oh, Gloria, I feel so much better.
G.L.O.R.I.A.
Yeah, but it's not the drugs and it's not the weather. I just feel so much better today. I know.
Mine is just yelling, Gloria!
That just seemed to be a song about someone fancying someone called Gloria.
It was, yeah. Pretty much,
Whereas my one is a song about someone. It's about healing and overcoming difficulties and stuff, which is literally what Gloria's about. Ugh, this is ridiculous.
You're not escaping.
Or combo.
She does have a lot of combo, doesn't she?
Although that's not too bad, but you only do move 4, so whatever.
Don't get too cocky though.
The fact I'm losing lots of health is not great.
No.
Try to ignore that fact. Oh, good afternoon, Yoda, by the way. Sorry, I said hello.
From my... So...
By the way, I don't know if you noticed, but I've got a few friends that are involved, do have Yomi in various formats.
It does seem so, yeah.
So, and they are up for games. So maybe once you've learned a few games and things, we should like have an invite only tournament or something crazy.
That would be really fun.
Just for noobs, tournaments.
Good. Yes.
Because obviously there's lots of real like proper serious Yomi players out there, but I mean you're doing fine against me, and I'd probably say I'm slightly more knowledgeable at this game than most of my other friends that play it, because they've all just played it in real life and handful. But say Dan's got it on his iPad, but I believe he can still play.
Yeah.
Right. I said this was the kind of hand that meant you're not really going to get to play.
Yeah.
This is why I'm like,
did have
bullshit.
You must have something in there, though. Are you sure you're not just not using it properly?
I didn't. I had. Well, everything I've played has made sense if you saw what my hand was, right? It's just that I've got nothing that works with anything else. It's like, I won't say. Oh, yeah, I should shut up. But
Well, I probably can't calculate it from what you're saying, to be honest, but yeah, maybe you should. I don't know. You need to whisper to chat so that I can't hear you. Alright, combat time, hey?
well, chat can see your hand, but not mine, so you know there is that.
Yes.
Oh, for goodness sake!
It's my
There's
psychic
literally
powers
5
coming
rock,
in
paper,
again.
scissors in a row that you've won every single one.
Yeah. I can't remember how it works even either. It's weird, isn't it? Okay. So this is what healing touch, and this is okay.
See, when you've played it for a little bit, you kind of like think ahead, I guess, and you kind of know like you're thinking of that healing touch ability before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll have one too.
As well.
Yeah.
Why not? It's asking me if I want another one. Jeez. Attack! Smack. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
At least you enjoyed it. Okay. We're done. So. There we go. There we go. That was fun. I enjoyed that ability. I used it for the first time and I enjoyed it. Smack. Now you better hope I don't have a ace, right?
Go another one, yeah.
Power up healing touch. If you aren't knocked down, you may discard 2 non-harm again 4 life. Okay. And then I get anything I want back. Okay. Beautiful. Are you... Oh, you're powering up something?
No, I'm healing touch as well.
Ah, okay. You discarded 3. Confused.
No. Have a look in the chat log, right? The chat log honestly is really critical.
Yeah.
Especially when playing Gloria, like it's just insane.
Discard 6 and queen. Oh, I see. I saw 3 go down, I swear. Oh, that was the ability, right? Okay, what are we doing? Draw phase. I don't need to, do I? Okay. Combat phase. Righto. Haha. One day you'll win a rock, paper, scissors, Remy.
I haven't won one.
No, you haven't.
6 turns in a row? 7 turns in a row?
No. Smack.
Yeah, that's game over for me, I think. Unless you really screw this up.
Have I screwed it up, though? I don't know. I might
Well, I
screw
can't
it up.
healing sphere now.
If you aren't knocked down, discard 2 non-hearts. Blah 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 blah. Yes.
Yeah, because I lose my healing sphere.
So do I.
Boy, that is so bad. But you lose yours. You put another one on.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually won a combat.
You did.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I just randomly played an ace because it was my. I won't say why because it's a spoiler. But yes, it was my
Because it's
fastest thing
very
I could
fast.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I just thought you'd play an
I did a
attack onto the
fast.
knockdown.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
did
you
a
might do a
fast
slower
jag.
attack than that, but.
It was a fast one. Combo escape. This is where I play my Joker, right?
If you want to, yeah.
I'll let you have it. Wowee, that is hefty.
I've got to go for it, haven't I? Because
Yeah.
like I'm gonna lose anyway.
Even if I played a Joker, you'd have had to go for it. Like take the gamble, so I didn't see any point. Okay. Interesting. You dodged.
Yay, I've won 2 in a row! It's all happening now!
You're
It's
gonna
all
win the
happening
game now.
Give me your powers, chat. The comeback's on.
It is. Ow. Where's my healing, huh? That's what you were saving up all those cards for. You say that, we've both only got 2 cards in our hand. I'm
I
really not
know,
used
it's
to
really bad for me. I
having
mean, that's the trouble. Like, doing that big combo was like, oh, I mean, it sort of felt like it got me back in the game, but actually I probably shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's all happening now.
It's just watching your health on 5 and like, god damn it.
I know. That chip's getting dangerous though, so that did a bunch of chip damage, right? Even though
Yeah.
I blocked it successfully, and that's actually kind of important right now, because it's like, ooh,
Yeah.
not great for me to take chip damage when I'm this low.
Just need to draw an ace. We'll have them in my discard pile, so. I have a big old stack left on the old deck.
Alright, I'm gonna start my wine early. I did say I should let you, right? Here's the issue, right?
Okay.
If you have a look at my discard pile, right, and have a look at how many hearts I've got in there.
1 whole heart.
And what they are as well.
And it's a slow throw.
And it's a crap throw.
Yeah.
So this is the thing that I get frustrated with Gloria. Like, if you don't, as I said, like my hand at the start of the game was like, I'm not really going to get to play Gloria, right? I'm going to get to play a kind of crappy version of another character.
In theory, she should have like 1 in 4 cards as a heart.
Not when I draw in her, no. And this is the thing I get really like. It's not, obviously she's quite well balanced. Like she can win and various other things. It's not really that. But I do feel she's very draw dependent. And if there was a mulligan rule, I definitely would have took it on my hand because it'd be like that hand's garbage, right? I can't. It's not even that it was a terrible hand. Like I had a straight. The reason I was throwing out those 2s and 3s is that I had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my hand, which
well, the
would be
thing is,
great
because
with
the
a lot of
ability
characters.
is, if you've got 2 non-hearts to discard, then you get 1 from the discard pile. But if you've got 2 non-hearts to discard, it's probably because you've got not a lot of hearts in the first place, so there's not going to be many in your discard pile.
And also, you really need a 10 up. You really need the healing sphere up to make that ability really good, right?
So you have to
Because
wait
the problem
for it
with
as well.
chucking 2 for 1 every time is you're losing cards every turn, right? But if you've got healing sphere drawing you 2 cards a turn, then suddenly it all balances out. The tricky bit is then how do you heal every phase? So there's like another part to the puzzle.
Yeah.
So you need to get like 2 or 3 things going right, and then you also need to play it well. And it's like but I'm like, I haven't even got the things in hand to even start this, right? I'm just literally playing.
Yeah, I feel like I had a good hand for that starting out, but maybe I haven't played it as well as I could have.
I don't know. I think you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, I think I could have done better though. I could have done better. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Right.
I know. I was probably almost dead no matter what then. GG. Can't play for fun?
Nah. Can't.
Oh. Can't.
Can't. Only got 2
It
cards
was
in
just,
my
I
hand.
knew you had that 7 as well, but I was
You
just like,
did.
I'm just hoping you don't
Actually,
play it.
I had 2
so...
7s and a king. There wasn't much choice. I didn't want to do an attack. 1 inscribed card pack. I didn't think I could get them by playing these games.
Oh yeah, oh you can.
Nice.
No, it's the only thing you can't get by playing against your friends is the ranking points.
I'll keep playing. Oh, did you want to keep playing Gloria?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was thinking.
Just because I think it's quite useful. And I do actually think she's a fun match against herself.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, yeah. But yeah, that's the thing with 70 life and a bit draw dependent. I feel like you can just lose games, like I just did then.
Yeah.
Like, and it feels like you didn't really get to play.
I felt like you weren't
Whereas,
really
like,
playing. Yeah.
no, I mean, obviously, I was pretty unlucky on the Yomi things, or you had a great read, so whatever you want to look at that one. But
Yeah.
I don't feel that with other characters. Like, I always feel like Grave, I feel like I'm always got a chance, like, in every game. And Lum, I always feel like there's something I can work out. And because no matter what hand I get with Lum, I can figure out a way to make it good. Whereas, like, with her, I feel like there's some hands you get that just like, no, you're not really going to have a fun time here, sorry. So.
Just gonna stack myself straight away. There you go.
Very strange, okay. Oh, so there's a thing, right? You always, I mean, you may have Ace of Hearts in hands already, but you retrieved the Ace of Clubs, and I thought the game automatically pulled you the Ace of Hearts, if you could get it. I'm not certain how that works.
I don't know.
I mean, yeah. So you should always, if you power up for single ace, you should always get the Ace of Hearts because there's no reason not to.
Okay. I'll bear that in mind.
But yeah, that was, yeah. Oh no, there's nothing in my discard pile. Why would I want to heal it? This is it. I'll be like, why would I? Oh, hang on. Yeah, yeah. She does kind of melt my brain a little bit as well, trying to figure out what's a good way to do this.
I don't feel like she's more complicated than working out the combos of Lum or whatever, though.
Really? Oh, see, I find Lum simple, but that's because I played him a lot as well.
But you have to work out all of his poker combos and stuff.
Not really, because there's only one that really matters when you play him a lot, right? The only one you're going for is the Four of a Kind, and the only way you realistically get that is by powering up for aces, right? Every now and again you might fluke into a 4 cards of the same card, right? And then you could maybe do them into your discard and do other clever tricks. Bloody hell! So you did have the Ace of Hearts, right? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So why is it just called to have the Ace of Hearts because you want it to get into your discard quicker, right?
Yeah, it's just because you can get that one back more easily, right? So it's just a thing.
I see. So it's starting off in similar style to last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it lets you play ace for the ability every turn if you keep winning. Ah, yeah. Okay.
Once again, I've got this hand of like utter crap. It's not as crap as last time, but every time I want to do something, I don't have the card for it. Like, it's why I'm struggling with some of the Yomi things as well, because I'm just like, I want to do this, I haven't got the card. Okay, I'll do this, and I lose. It's like,
oh, you gotta get more in the mind of what can I do rather than what I want to do sometimes, I guess. But yeah, if the best you can do, you sort of know it's maybe not going to win, but then it's just survive, isn't it? Like if you can survive, then you want to. Combat.
oh, both slap each other.
Attack.
Clash.
But does that count as me? Yeah. Return hand.
Yep.
And heal. So you get that as well. Okay. Why would
So
you
yeah, you've
pass
given
on
me the
that?
heal already. Because you might not want to heal your opponent.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I will in this situation because you're only gaining 1 and I'm gaining 4.
Yeah.
So
It seems fine to me. I'm fine with that. I don't. I just want I want the card back. So that was a good practice with the jack, getting used to it anyway. And now we both know that we both have those jacks, which is quite interesting. I don't need 4 life. I'm so healthy. I'm just really healthy, what can I say? Wait, you're getting rid of your jack?
no, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Want to undo it? Undo.
Okay. Just a hale and hearty Gloria here. She just doesn't want to be hit. Aha.
Dodge is on a 7. Okay.
Yeah. Is that weird?
Oh, it's just yeah. Just if you normally if you don't want to lose your fastest throw, but yeah. But yeah, Kurubethion, I think that's quite hard to say. Kurubethion is pointing out that if you do put your Ace of Hearts into your discard pile,
Yeah.
you can then constantly trigger the thing to get
Yeah.
to get it back. And if you keep winning combat, you can then keep overdosing every turn and getting 2 more cards. And yeah, it kind of cycles into itself.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, my main problem is I have to win combat to get things to start working, and it's not happening.
Overdose. 1 combat? Question mark?
I haven't won combat whilst having an
Question
ace in
mark?
hand yet. The only time I won combat was by playing my aces. So it's like
Man, you've got so many cards in your hand, though.
yeah, that's the good thing. This isn't nearly as bad as last game, even though I'm behind on life by a vast chunk again. You've only got 2 cards, I've got 9, and I've got a healing sphere up, so it's really much better situation. Again, I drew into the healing sphere, which is what I really want to have. I'd really want to have something like that. Now we can have the healing touch.
Have the healing touch. So you're on half
Which is
health.
super useful right now.
But of course, if I could knock you down to half health quite easily, you can do the same to me. So
Yeah, the problem with the queen throw that you just used there, the sunbar, didn't you? Did you hit me with the sunbar or the sunburst? I can't remember.
I hit you with the sunburst.
Pumps Q, yeah. Q attack, sunburst. All right, so yeah, you just okay.
Toot.
Here we go.
Okay. So I can pass. And you heal and get yours back. Okay, I see. So if I pass, that would happen anyway. And then okay. But now I don't have this card that you know what it is in my hand, so I could actually feel better about that, because I still only lose 1 point. But you don't know what's in my hand now. Which makes me feel better, honestly. Oh, the music stopped. Come on, music, come back. Come back to me, music.
Oh, that was a massive fail. Oh, I'm a muppet. See, I forgot. I should have powered up with a card then to put it in my discard pile to grab it back with it. Yeah, that's the kind of thing I can't see with her yet because I haven't played her enough.
Ah, yeah.
I should have powered up with a heart card, but dump a heart into my deck, into my thing to then do my healing. I forgot my healing touch was working, and I didn't have any hearts in there. So if I want to heal, I think I'll just lose the healing sphere. Bugger it. Go get a card this turn anyway. So I did heal this turn.
Okay.
Oh no, I didn't need to do it. Yeah, because I already healed. What am I doing? This is the thing. Like, did I heal already this turn? Like, I actually, could you imagine playing her with a real deck of cards? Like, no,
Well,
none of these triggers helping you out. Like, you just have to remember all these rules correctly.
Yeah.
Like, oh my lord, really? Like, that seems mental to me.
It would be pretty mental.
Wow. Okay, that's a big combat win from me. That's huge.
Okay.
Huge. Now, again, this is where I'm unfamiliar with my deck. I actually have to look at my cards and work out what does the most damage. That does 9. This does 9 and knocks down, but that one puts it in my discard pile to grab it back because I haven't healed this turn.
Because I can't do healing stuff because I've got too much health. And she's a healing character.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, ugh.
So if I hit you with that,
It's a bit strange.
go into the discard pile. I can then grab it back. Yeah, okay. So I'll Ray of Moonlight you for 9.
So having loads of hands in your card's really good for you just chucking stuff away and getting stuff
Oh no, it doesn't heal unless I have to return it to my hand. Oh, I'm a muppet. I've done it all wrong again. Okay, fine. Whatever.
Thanks.
I've actually done a bit of actual damage now because I hit you for 9 and only healed you for 4 this turn.
Yeah, true. Ooh,
Like,
worst
yes,
of all,
we're gonna overdose.
my joker's all gone. Ooh. Power up with what? Okay. I see. And again. Nice.
Gradually clawing my life
Twinkle,
back.
twinkle. Yeah.
Yeah. Just, I hope this is helping you figure out Glory as well. Like, I know it's like super annoying watching me do all these stupid things. That's the other problem when you play against a Gloria and you don't understand it, right? They're just doing all this nonsense and you're just like, oh, just let me play. Like, I shut up with this stupid healing crap. It's like...
But it's because I haven't been in your position yet of losing horribly. So watching you claw your way back is very educational. That was a subtle burn.
Humble brag.
Humble brag, yeah. Huh.
This is the bit I don't really like.
What combat?
Combat phase is like,
The actual meat of the game, the combat. It's a bit, you did say you did like characters who do stuff outside of it. Ho ho ho. Okay.
Yeah, trying to work out
So you're
how
not
to do the damage is like...
Oh no, you combo me. See, I got that the wrong way again. I was like, oh, I won. I threw their attack. And I'm like, no. It's the fantasy strike thing. If they're active, you can throw them. It confuses me every time.
Yeah, it's very different to Fantasy Strike.
But it's not. It's just that one thing. Everything else is the same. That one's different. Ugh. Damn. Oh no!
You ready for this combo?
Yeah, I'm ready for the healing you're gonna get from this combo. It's gonna be
Well,
amazing.
yeah, but I have to heal you. Every one of those only does 5, and if you only does 1 if I heal you, so I could do like virtually no damage. So I've got 20 damage on the table, and I could like. So the first one, now here's the weird thing, right? It gives you them in order. So the first one's my heart one,
Yeah.
so I'm going to pass because I'm going to put the Jack of Hearts into my discard.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to heal on the diamonds.
Oh, you mean
So I've got to
attacks
heal
don't
off,
beat
and then
throws?
I'll chuck the rest of it. Right, cool.
No, attacks don't beat throws in Fantasy Strike.
I mean, they can do if they're done literally at the same frame, because the throw is obviously faster. But like, yeah, oh, sorry, attacks have to. Yeah, it's just weird.
More cards. You just smacked both of us.
Overdose, yeah.
You really want a
See,
tight ending, don't you?
This is right. If you were good with Gloria, right, I'm almost certain if I knew what I was doing, I could figure out a way that would definitely kill you. Like, because if you see the situation I've got like a recurring Ace of Hearts. I've got like all these cards in hand. I've got a healing sphere up. I've got every single option on the table. I am playing Gloria now to the fullest extent of her ability.
Well, I do think you will win.
I might, but you 2 cards in hand give me a huge advantage, right? But also, I'm like, because I don't really know what I'm doing, I think I'm like doing things I don't need to be doing and doing it. You know what?
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I should have played those jacks in combat, and I'm like, I can't figure out like what was the good move because I'm like, and also I really wish, right? You know the healing sphere. I wish it put a marker next to it. Now I'm playing her more. If it said you have healed this turn already, this is now gonna trigger.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Because I always forget. Like, because it comes through
Maybe
so
you
many
can
different
just like
triggers and things.
fold your thumb over in your hand when you heal.
Yeah, like you don't need a little reminder, like
And
to say,
just
yes,
do
you
that.
have healed. Don't need to do another heal necessarily. You might
Something
want to
like
do
that.
another one for lols and giggles, right? But you don't need to do it.
No.
Because I'm going to do one.
But you definitely healed, because you
Oh no, this is power phase. Oh, flip side. See, I'm getting
Yeah.
confused again.
You
No power up.
You definitely did heal with the jack, right? Though?
Yes,
So.
I healed with one of the jacks. But now I'm going to heal again, which is probably unnecessary. But it's not a bad thing because I'm constantly drawing more cards.
No. Yeah.
So it's like, whatever. Like, I get my ace back. But I put way more hearts in the bin than I needed to that turn.
Yeah.
Because the ace of hearts is probably the only one I care about.
Yeah. I see.
If y'all get me.
Yes. Get yow.
I don't know, I've become Brummy all of a sudden, but, you know. No!
Why are you knowing me?
I didn't win combat for the first time in ever.
Neither did I.
No. Well, you sort of did.
It told me I didn't.
No, neither of us won. That's the fun thing. So I need to figure out a way to heal. So if I overdose. Yeah. I want to overdose. I don't care. Don't need to draw any more cards anymore.
Okay.
I just want that in there to bin 2 more cards.
Okay. Right. Got so many cards. How are you chucking away that ace? Or is the ace the one that you're picking up?
Yeah, I'm overdosing
Oh,
most turns with my Ace of Hearts to do 10 damage to both of us. And then I'm triggering my character ability, Healing Touch, to get to bin 2 cards to get back the Ace of Hearts. But then because I've got a healing spell up, that then draws me 2 cards a turn.
Yeah.
So I'm not going down in like my cards are totally constantly cycling. I'm constantly having to change my hand every turn by like a lot of cards, like 3, 4 cards changing my hand every turn. Yeah, and end up in my discard pile or whatever. But I'm constantly keeping a big hand. It's just I can't keep track of what is in my hand because it's changing so much every turn, and that's where I get confused because I'm like, hang on a minute. No, you actually played it. Oh wow, okay. I kind of like that though. Yeah, it's too obvious.
Okay, we're on even life now. Don't like it.
No. You over. Oh my lord. I suppose it gets you I mean.
It's a risky play. Okay. You with your magical ace. Huh? Huh?
Oh, I couldn't do it because I was knocked down. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Damn it! All that action for nothing. Just do it. No! Sun and moon!
Too obvious! Come on. Pow, pow, pow. So you still hit me, or? Oh wow, I'm on exactly 10 points. So...
But you die first.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is the important thing.
Oh,
That's really
wow.
important in this matchup because I could have killed myself. It was like,
Yeah.
do you want to kill yourself? I'm like,
But the
maybe
same,
no.
I would also kill myself, so I'm just...
I think because before they put that in, she was so good at forcing draws. Because she's so
cool.
good at killing you both on the same turn,
Yeah.
right?
That's pretty cool, though. I quite like playing this close to the line, it's a bit exciting. So you're gonna heal. Just gonna fuck me.
No, I can't heal.
Oh, okay.
I could.
I
No,
thought
I
was a
should have.
heal.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Huh?
Can I undo this?
If you hold that down, you may...
Undo.
But you just
Undo.
discarded 2 non-hearts to gain 4 life, right?
Yeah, but I was doing it in the power up phase because I'm a moron.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's just
Yeah,
confusing
it's much
because it
better to
doesn't
do the
split
healing
phases.
touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the thing, right? I meant to do that, you're right. I should do that as a healing touch, not as a...
Yeah.
I also forget, right, that the 10, you don't need the... You're banning a Joker to get... I guess it makes sense, actually, right now. Jokers aren't that useful, like, right at the end of the game. My brain can't cope with G.L.O.R.I.A anymore. This is the last game with her. I'm not playing over again.
Which is more useful? Probably this. Barely just. Maybe not. What are you doing? Oh, you're healing. Twinkle, twinkle. Okay. Okay, okay. be interesting, wouldn't it? Ooh. Faster throw.
Either thing I did would have been fine.
Yeah.
Luckily for me.
Okay.
So I was considering doing a very fast attack, which I knew you couldn't be faster than me.
Yeah.
Unless you had 3 aces, which I knew you didn't have. Because her queen is speed 1, and I was like, she didn't have any moves that outspeed that other than sun and moon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but therefore I was like, well, if I throw you, then that also, I was like, so I was either going to do a queen attack side or throw, because I knew that was the fastest throw in the game, and I thought you might throw as well. So I was like, okay. So let me do the maths on this.
I was thinking that maybe
6
you
plus
thought
an overdose, and I don't die, so yeah, that's all I need to do. So I do the knockdown. And then look at this professional skills here about to be played. Yeah, this is where the end of combat and not being her healing touch triggers after. So I can overdose before the before you get to do your healing touch, right?
Yeah.
So I think this works. And then I go, oh, bad Dorsu, and leave myself with 2 hit points.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
That was pro Gloria play. Definitely.
Well done, Emmy.
It wasn't. It was probably what could have been done much better than I did it. But yeah, that's honestly when she is fun, because you get to play. Like I got her 10 ability into play, I got her character ability into play, and I drew the all important hearts cards to make it all work.
You wanted to play someone else.
Yeah.
Play someone else against my Gloria.
I'll play someone you've used though. How about Quince?
What? Why am I Quince?
Okay.
Why is it showing
No, you're not.
view other player? What? Escape?
What?
Quit match?
Has it all gone wrong?
Yeah, it was like showing me Quince's deck.
Oh, you've left the room apparently.
Well, I'm trying to rejoin her, but it's. Sit here.
Yeah.
Sit here. Does it matter? No. Looking for opponent. Oh. Wait.
Shall I restart?
Oh, I clicked watch, not join. Oh, idiot. I just clicked the button on nearest to my mouse hand, you know? Now, here we go. Oh, this poor little sweet innocent girl shouldn't be allowed anywhere near evil Quince. This is just wrong. This is very wrong. No, I can't remember Quince's
So yeah,
deck.
no, I'm getting wrong. So her hit points is quite low actually. Sorry, I think we misspoke earlier because she does have very low hit points. Because I'm forgetting 90's the standard in this game.
Okay.
So 70's very low actually. I think no, she's the lowest. Maybe Satsuki's lower or the same. I'm not sure. She has very low health.
I just feel very protective of her right now. She's too sweet and innocent to go anywhere near a Quince. Or is she on the evil side? Surely she's good.
No, she's super goody. She's the goodiest of goodies.
Yeah.
Just wants to heal everybody, help everybody. Especially her sister, who you've not seen yet as well, Gwen.
Okay.
I mean, is anyone really evil in Vantage Strike? Oh, so you've got your 2 of hearts into the bin, okay.
Yeah. At least there's something in there.
No knockdown. You know. Overdose. Oh my goodness.
Why
Alright.
not?
Okay.
Why not?
I mean, you get to draw a lot of cards.
Yeah. Fun. It's fun when you draw lots of cards, right?
Kind of forgotten how to play Quince now, to be fair.
Power
It's really confused. Like, yeah, characters are quite in depth. Like, you do genuinely feel like I could play one character quite. I mean, that's obviously what the game's designed to be. It's like you shouldn't get bored, like just even playing the same character.
Okay.
Start looking at. Oh, I've got the hearts. No, forget it. It doesn't matter. I'm Quince now.
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Maybe not optimal, but you know.
No, this thing with that healing sphere up, I'm always like,
Yeah.
should I do that? I don't know. Like, yeah, that queen being quite slow. It's definitely, it's a
Ooh.
weird card. Like, I honestly don't know how you're supposed to use Sunbar Cage. Like, it doesn't seem useful to me. Probably is, but
Totally forgotten Quince's deck. Where is this?
yeah, me too.
So his throws are still slow.
Yeah, they are pretty slow.
Apart from King.
I'm gonna take my knockdown.
Oh, King's well, even slower actually.
No, that's my fastest throw is 7. It is with most characters.
7.
The only characters that have like faster special throws are like the grappler characters. Yeah.
No!
Wait till you see the throw speeds
My
on
poor
Rook.
innocent lady, you should not be in this position
Nonsense.
in front of evil Quince. No, no, no. Run away! No!
I'm showing you the Jack of Clubs.
Okay.
Like a dickhead.
You might use it. Oh no.
If I use it and I win, yeah, I can rotate it and blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Got the interesting one here.
You can do chip damage, right?
I can do. It's probably better for me to just.
Then you just lose the card.
Yeah, but you don't get the card. You played the safe play against Jack.
But I don't get what card?
Well, you don't draw a card from blocking if I don't hit with the side with the actual chip damage. But if I don't get the chip damage, I don't get to trigger my ability again. There's a lot of things that Quince can do there that you may want to do.
Sorry, the music. We're not talking as well. I haven't even asked you how you are lately. How are you, Remy?
Mostly alright. Yeah.
Mostly alright. Okay,
You alright?
good. I'm alright.
Yeah.
I'm alright. You alright?
It's alright.
I'm alright. You alright?
Doing lots of what have I been up to? Lots of streaming. Other people's streams, not my own.
Lots of guest streaming, haven't you? Who have you
Lots
been
of
on
guest
with?
streaming.
Give us the plugs. What have you been doing?
I was in my Veil of Ages last night. I've been watching Veil of Ages a couple of the nights. I've also been doing some YouTube reports of my battles. So, yeah, which I think are probably better because you can kind of get a report in like half an hour to an hour rather than sitting there for a bunch of and I think you can more concentrated information.
So new videos on your YouTube.
On my YouTube, yeah, my
new as well. Yes.
Yes, Agoners YouTube, yeah. That's the one.
So I have to tell you what to have. Yeah?
Hang on, I'm thinking the pile's still, they're not done.
They done?
They are done. Yeah. I knew you'd give me that. That's why I had to think about it, 'cause it's like, well, is it worth it? I don't know.
Okay.
Quince is slightly draw dependent as well because he needs to draw some face cards to get most of interesting stuff happening.
Yeah.
But at least there's like a fairly high chance of that. Whereas like getting a specific getting a 10 early or getting an ace of hearts early without powering up and things. I mean, yeah, there's ways to force it. Like I don't get me wrong. It's just yeah. Flip.
Whammo.
What have you got off this too? Let's see.
What have I got?
Like honestly, I feel like without the 10 in play, like Gloria is like a bit of a like it doesn't seem exciting because like the Bathed in Moonlight ability is like, well, what's the point in that? But it's like, yeah, you need the 10 in play to make it really good.
So it's in order of play, right?
Yeah, so if you want the Jack of Hearts back, it's that'll be first, and then the Jack of Diamonds will be the next one.
So I think I passed on the first one.
It's very confusing. Again, you'd be glad I played that practice game to see what happened here, because I was like, oh, no, what happens?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, it was the other way around.
Was
I played the hearts first, and then I passed, and then I got the heart back. Okay. Whatever. It went the other way. Never mind.
Never mind, sorry. I'm sure it works how I said it did, but
It wasn't highlighting because it was just showing all 4 cards.
No,
like,
yeah,
oh.
it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't show you, does
So
it?
that's
It's
like
really
a UI
annoying.
thing.
Yep.
I don't know if it says anything in the log when you're choosing. I don't think so.
It's combos into. You draw a card. You got Jack of Hearts into.
No, but at the point of choice, it's not going to tell you you're making a decision on that.
No.
So, that's kind of shit.
Wow, going really low hand here again.
Yeah.
You love going low hand. You should play. You should definitely play Grey the way you like to play.
Great. Okay. Well, we'll do that next week then. We'll see how it goes. Or I'll do that next week. You don't have to.
No. I nearly played him against you because he's fairly simple to figure out, and I was like,
yeah. So I cannot do an attack without giving you more cards.
Yeah.
Okay, that sucks. Boo.
Anyway, I'll have lots of cards, thank you.
No problem. Okay.
Bloody hell, all the jacks, yeah.
May as well. Okay.
Can you heal me?
So let's try it the opposite way around. No, it still works. Fucking hell. Ugh, fucking hell. Okay. Okay. I'm done with my shenanigans. You may play.
Yeah, she does feel a bit like that at times. It's like, am I gonna get to play soon?
Choose up to 3 cards in your discard pile of 3 different. Oh, that's you. That's for you, not for me. Sorry, it's just this music. It's.
How do I make this even split? I cannot brain this and move these around to like have a look at some of them. No, you'd obviously give me that.
Obviously.
That the only one that would actually make you think?
It's fun watching you trying to figure out how I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot of quints, to be fair.
Oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. That is a lot of quincy-quinceness. Ba, ba, ba. Okay.
Throw clash.
Throw clash.
Doink.
So that
Doink a doink.
does nothing.
Does nothing.
It does nothing. We just lose our nice fast throws. Damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants his aces back, does he?
He does.
I see. Okay. Oh. Combo escape, eh? I struggle to remember some stuff about how Quince's combos work, but...
Patriot mirror you.
Ah, you can combo into that, I forgot. I thought it was only only a start.
No, it's after a dodge, yeah, you can't.
Okay.
That's, yeah.
Didn't
The way
think
you
could.
hit, often the way you hit with can't combo moves is dodge into them.
Well, I couldn't remember and I couldn't see the card. And I didn't,
Oh,
I
yeah.
couldn't tell from his stats. Like I can't figure out from his stats whether you could combo or not. Like looking at his sheet. I guess it's on there.
It is all on
It's
there,
just
it's just
being
it's
a bit
not
slow.
that easy to understand, yeah.
Shit. Oh well. Okay.
Blimey. So I keep the dodge though, right?
So that I don't win, right?
Yep.
How did you still hurt me?
Dodged into Patriot mirror. I had 4 aces in hand.
Yeah, but how do you hurt me if I play a Joker?
I dodged your Joker.
So?
Played it as a combat card. You didn't play it as a combo escape.
Yeah, but why does dodge cause me damage? That doesn't make sense. Why are you damaging me with a dodge?
Okay, so if you successfully dodge something, which can be an attack or it can be a Joker as well, I get to hit back with any one card.
Oh, you get to hit back.
It could have
with
been a
card?
throw.
What is this?
Yeah,
just
whenever
his...
you dodge, remember?
No, I don't. I don't. Where is this ability coming from?
It's just the basic mechanics of the game. So whenever you do a dodge,
Oh.
we had a
What?
load of stuff triggered then. A load of Quince nonsense went off then
Okay,
as
I
well.
totally
So that
forgot
was
about
super
that. See,
confusing.
basic mechanics I can't do. I cannot do the basic mechanics of this game. I don't
So
understand
always
them.
read
It's rock,
any
paper,
dodge.
scissors and this
Yeah.
weird dodge rule, and I can't remember it.
Read any dodge rule, right? It tells you how it works. Yeah.
Well, I don't have. What if I don't have a dodge rule to read?
Well,
Then
if
I
you don't
can't,
have
'cause
any
it's not
dodge
on my
card, or
Joker.
pick one out of your discard then. Like pick your 7 or whatever, and look at the dodge
I
side.
would have needed to know that beforehand. Oh.
Yeah. You literally couldn't win that turn though, because I'd set up a thing where if you did a fast attack, you lost. If you did a throw, you lost. If you did, the best thing you could have done would have been block, but then I would have drawn 2 cards.
Of course.
Yeah. So I set it all up so that the worst case scenario for me was I did a bunch of did a bit of chip damage, or didn't choose not to do the chip damage depending on my choice. And I was going to draw a lot of cards out of it. So, but most of the time, I'd probably get to choose either you did a slow attack or a throw. My double ace would hit you. If you did a Joker or like you did like a fast attack, I used the dodge and then hit you with the other Patriot Mirror I had anyway. So it was all set up by the fact I had a Quince thing, shit tons of cards in hand, and some face cards, and 4 aces. So it's like, yeah,
Although,
like that's how.
On the plus side, you've got a lot less cards in hand at the moment.
Yeah, I lost a lot from doing that, but I think it was worth it because it knocked your healing sphere off. Now I've got a choice. Actually, this is a tricky one because I don't have enough cards to make a Patriot Mirror.
Wait, how did it knock my
play.
healing sphere off?
Because you got knocked down. Patriot Mirror knocks you down as well.
Oh, fuck.
Not only throws can knock you down. Don't forget, it can be on anything.
I thought it specifically says when you get thrown, so I didn't think.
Or does it?
I thought it did. Was that not a throw then?
Oh no, you didn't heal, so you didn't heal then. It would be the reason.
But
so
yes,
it
turn hasn't finished yet.
Well, in which case, don't worry. Wait, it's asking me if I want to do Patriot Mirror positive spin right now.
Okay. Wait, what? It didn't. I feel like we missed a phase in power up. It asked you stuff. It didn't ask me stuff. It should have asked me. I'm very confused.
Yeah, I don't know because I can't see what's going on your.
Oh wait, I'm knocked down. I'm knocked down. It's stopping me from healing, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so you couldn't heal because you were knocked down. Therefore, you couldn't use the. Yeah. Okay, so it wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't the fact you were Yeah, this is again. She's stacking all these things like layers of stuff. Makes it really difficult to like figure out. Pap.
I can't tell who's winning. I still can't. Even when I see the animation, I'm like, who's getting damaged? Who just hurt who?
Oh no, I can. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
I
no,
thought you got me.
Cards. No, you did a faster attack than mine.
But you had the spin thing, so you could have spun the card around to block.
I didn't play that card.
Oh.
I didn't play the card that I showed you with positive spin.
So
That's
confused.
the thing. I was being a tricksy. I was being a tricksy Quinster.
And I'm so confused.
Well, you called my bluff. I showed you a card that your card couldn't beat, and you played it anyway.
You know, I ignore that half the time.
It's probably a good idea against Quins. Like that's possibly why I struggle sometimes, like to figure how you're playing, because I'm thinking, right, you're gonna think about that, and then you're gonna look. I was like, maybe you're not. And
sometimes
you're
I think about it, and sometimes I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do what I wanted to do. And it's very random. Yeah. It is genuinely random, which I decide to do.
Yeah. I mean, they do say that's one of the best ways to be able to do it if you can.
Man, this is tough. Quince is bullying me, Mom. I would enjoy it if I were any other character, but Glooria's just not. It just feels weird, man. She's just some poor little sweet schoolgirl, you know. And I'm not. That's not cool. Not cool. I feel too protective.
That's Quince for you.
I feel far too protective.
Quince is not cool.
He is an evil. Yeah, he is an evil. I just want to protect the poor sweet girl from the evil man. It's making me sad. I feel like I'm losing really badly, which is weird because, like, technically you've got slightly less.
Technically, you're ahead in life. Yeah. I've got double the cards to you. It always feels bad. Like you go low card a lot, and I'm like, I never like to do that. Maybe less than I should, because it just
Mhm.
feels bad to me. Like I feel like I don't have options, and I can't play, and I'm just like top decking stuff, and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. See, here's the thing. Do you see, yeah, the importance of getting the 10 of hearts here?
Yeah.
Because like you can do crazy stuff like that, like throw cards away to get back the 10 of hearts, that could then might be able to draw you more cards. It's like,
Mhm.
but if you don't get the hearts version, which is complete luck, right? Then you can't
Yeah.
do that. Like this thing, it's yeah, she's the thing about the hearts suit is just really annoying to me. That's what I don't enjoy about her.
Boo. I feel like my brain juice is rotting.
That's Gloria. This is doing that to me as well. I was like, oh man, this is just bullshit.
No, I feel like I'm just playing stupid. But maybe it is. Maybe it is
There's a
Gloria.
hell of a lot to keep track of. I mean, that's like.
I don't know. Stupid knockdown, stupid Quincy fucking. Is you waiting to decide whether you're gonna put even more shit on the table?
Yeah.
You're looking at them
Basically, yeah.
tens, or whatever it is.
Switch Scorpio thinks you just want Quince for yourself.
Oh, I don't need him for myself. Sharing is caring. No, literally, it is genuinely that Gloria is just an innocent little girl, and Quince is a creep, and my motherly instincts are just like, get him away from her. It is genuinely that. Just, no. No. It feels creepy, man, no way. Get him away from the poor lass. He's evil. What am I looking at? Your king.
Yeah, I've shown you a king of
Ages
King
ago.
of Hato.
Okay.
Oh well, at least I get to get a card.
Yeah. I had to think very hard. I was looking at his playlist, basically, of cards, and being like,
Yeah.
what can I do? What can I do?
No, I'd noticed that interaction that your sunburst, your special throw was faster than my special throw, which was like, damn it. I really thought that at the start of the game, actually. You're pumping down to one card. What is happening here?
The Maggios. They're so sexy. What is happening here, Remy? I don't fucking know. I'm a noob. I don't know what I'm doing. I couldn't win this game if I tried. So I don't try. And it seems to work out. Aha. It's a dodge off. You didn't expect that.
This isn't.
I like how it's asking me to do a healing touch. It's quite funny.
Oh, that's just what I needed there.
When I don't have enough in my hand to do it. Current poses look like a Renaissance painting. You're determined to try and make me think, aren't you?
Yep. Well, you have to, because otherwise it's like, well, you're obviously going to get the...
Yeah. Interesting.
Either way, I draw cards. It's like...
Yeah. Yeah, I get my card back this way, so that's nice. Okay. You could do anything here. Well, not here because we're not there yet. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Could do anything. Oh, gosh darn. Jeez. No. Wait. Do. Sure, I'm making really dumb choices, but you know, it's fun. You're dodging the questions. What does this do again?
Positive spin, a reveal. Truth geezer, dodge jack of clubs, basically.
Oh.
That too was pulled at just the right time, by the way, for me. That was a really lucky top deck, and I just top decked it and went, oh, I really need that to like refill my hand with options. I think that's why the top decking things, because like, so you did get a healing sphere up now, but it's like, well, it's almost not that relevant because you came too late, you know? Like that's the thing with some characters, they can top deck a card late in the game and it still helps them. Whereas it's not just the draw. With her, it feels like the order of the draw matters as well. Like you don't just need the hearts, you need the hearts early.
God damn it.
Now, what combo shall I go for? I'm going to do this one because it's funny.
Are you?
So have you ever seen Righteous Tumbler? This is it. You can throw into a throw.
Are you?
Yeah. Oh, I want to undo that. 5.
How do you undo? What is the
6.
button again? Is it right click?
It's on the pause menu. So it's 14. Menu. I need to pump once to get the kill damage, but I don't need to pump twice. Is it a joker? It's not. So yes, he did a throw into a super throw. Righteous tumbling around with Gloria. I think that's the least righteous tumbling. There you go. But do you see how? Yeah, if you go low hand with Gloria, it's really hard to play because she doesn't have like great combat options. I know you're very good at winning the rock paper scissors stuff, but like it becomes the thing where even if you win, so I was really safe then, just chucking throw after throw after throw at you, because I actually had another joker in hand.
That's Quincy nonsense. That feels like cheating, of course.
Yeah, and then I get to, and then I'm like, also get to throw you in this positive spin, which I'm actually not bothered about right now. I'm only doing that to throw you off and make you think about the positive spin.
Throw is just so strong against Glory as well. Like it takes so much to set up her thing, and then you can ruin it all with one throw. So she's constantly terrified of throw. And you've
Yeah,
got so
so
many ways to get your throw cards back, or to make it a threat because they could have throw on one side and, you know.
does have a lot of potential throws. None of them are that quick, but he has a lot of them. You're
Yeah,
right.
it doesn't
And
matter for Gloria. She can't. Yeah.
no, because theirs aren't fast either. But also, anyone on low cards. This is the thing. Anyone that goes down to low cards, they sort of refer to it as a throw loop because like they can't get cards back, right? If you go low cards, right, the
Yeah.
only way you can draw more cards is to block,
Yeah.
right? But if they keep throwing you, you can never get cards back,
Yeah.
basically, no matter what. Like you might win all the combats, but you can't get more cards.
When I was blocking, I was
Obviously,
never
there's.
thinking about getting cards back though.
Oh right, okay. That's normally why
I
I
was
block.
thinking
Is 'cause I
about
want
what
more
you might be
cards.
doing. I
Right,
wasn't
okay.
like, it was never a choice of. It was just me trying to predict what's he gonna go for this time. If I'd have known that you thought I was gonna block to get cards back, I wouldn't have blocked. If I'd have thought of that tactic, but I hadn't even thought of that tactic. So
Yeah.
the reason I used block is because I didn't remember that block gave me cards back.
Right, right. But also, I mean, well, I mean, I have to attack into it. Like that's the thing. It's like it's.
Yeah.
Anyway, the main thing is that doing lots of throws against someone that's got a small hand left is like a known common strategy, right?
Okay.
So yeah, if you go low on low hand, but I do think Gloria, that's like a super risky way to play her, and I don't think it's generally worth using your healing sphere unless you've got like a way to keep it going for a couple of turns.
Well, I try that. I never have a way to keep it going. Like, literally, all the times I've had healing spheres, I've only had a way to keep it going, like, once.
Because you didn't have a big enough hand to like keep binning stuff to draw more.
Yeah, well, I don't see any way to get a big enough hand unless you've got a healing sphere in the first place.
That yeah, no, this is oh yeah.
That's like
Healing sphere early is
no,
like and
it
hearts
doesn't.
is
It
early.
doesn't
and...
actually feel completely balanced because, like I
Well, she's just draw dependent, yeah.
no, it
Yeah.
relies on a big hand too much, but her abilities. You can't play her with a big hand. Like to play her, you need a small hand. Like you will have a small hand, and therefore you don't have a big hand. Therefore, you can't use her core ability. It just feels like there's this negative feedback loop of you can't have a big enough hand and play her at the same time. Like
Well,
it doesn't feel
I
quite
do
as
think-
balanced as the other characters have played.
Well, I think it's your playstyle as well, doesn't gel with her.
Maybe.
Because
Yeah.
you play very actually very aggressively. Like the fact you play dodges and attacks early is like unusual. Most people are focused on blocking and dodging early. Yeah, and like again, you don't play many blocks at all, which is why you never get a big hand.
Because they suck.
They don't suck. Like getting a big hand with the character, like well, you've just seen me do it in 2 games in a row. I got a big hand and then just rolled that hand to victory.
Didn't do that
yeah?
many blocks to get the big hand though. You did shenanigans.
A lot of blocks, honestly. If you actually look at him.
Yeah, I probably need to pay more attention.
Do you want another game, or you want to call it for now? What's your feeling?
I think I want to call it for today. I think I'm gonna get
Okay,
like a
so-
snack and stuff.
Yeah, I feel like I need a drink at the very least, so I was
Yeah.
gonna have a drink break if you wanted to play a bit more. I do think and I do think Gloria is like a super mind. Like if you're not really like hyper focused, you can't really do much with her because you really need to be
No.
thinking about. And I was making mistakes with it all over the place, as I say, because you need to make sure you do everything precisely right. That undo, by the way, is on the options menu when you're in game.
It's really not obvious that you would be able to.
No, well, it's
No.
not really a feature, and I think if you're playing in a real quick match, you can't do it. But I think you can do it in friend matches. But if you're playing it for real life, like that one where I started to power up and then went, no, I want to actually throw them into healing touch, not to power up.
Mm.
Like that would be the sort of thing. Like if someone did that against me in real life, obviously I'd be like, yeah, fine. Like obviously I could tell. Like,
Yeah.
or you wouldn't even have the 2 phases in real life. You just say, I'm binning these
Yeah.
cards, and then you'd go, oh, hang on, no, I'm using healing touch.
'Cause
You know
you
what I mean?
can
That's the way that would happen in
Like,
real life.
because there isn't an order in the power-up phase, right? Or is there?
There is because
Okay.
well, no, who goes first?
Well, the thing is, like, with all your abilities in the power-up phase, like, when you've got Gloria, you can do, like, 2 or 3 different things in the power-up phase.
They're not actually in the power up phase. That's the thing. Nothing happens in the power up phase. It either happens at the end of turn or at her one.
Right.
It's like at end of combat.
But, so if she's got,
Right.
like, 3 end-of-turn abilities all at once, can you not do them in any order?
I think she only has one. It's only healing
Okay.
touch that triggers end of turn. She's got a few that can trigger end of combat. So end of combat, overdose
So that's
triggers.
what it's actually doing. It just calls it power up, which is confusing because you're not powering up at that point. Like, power up is highlighted when you're trying to decide all this stuff in the game.
Yeah, you're actually in the end of turn phase. Yeah.
It's yeah.
Again, it's that thing of like, if you wanted to put in all the little sub phases, because you've actually got a like combat phase, then you've got like a sub phase of end of combat at the end of it that most characters don't do anything in, but Gloria does.
I feel like you could have like subtitles that pop up or something like depending on the characters that you have maybe in the UI. I don't know, there must be a better way to do that in the UI because it's a bit too simplified, I feel like.
I mean, once you play, it does. I mean, every single reminder pops on screen, right? Like, you can't actually get it wrong. Like, it's helping you a lot.
No, but you need the prompts to let you know what's coming next.
Yeah,
when you look
play
at it and it's like draw,
you're...
combat, blah blah, it's like, okay, fine, I know what's coming next, but you don't know what's coming next because there's all this like flying grain stuff, and it knows that there's only 2 characters in the game, and it knows their abilities. They could, in theory, split that out depending on the characters in the game more if they wanted to code it. It would be more complicated to code, but it would help a lot. Or then, you know, if there was some separate bit where they just listed separately, like, oh, you've got these characters and then there's these extra phases or something, like, underneath. I don't know. Anyway, I'm opening an inscribed card pack. Ooh. I have a robot blocking.
I can watch on the stream now.
Robot, yeah.
Roboteers. Stand by.
Got the robot. What's the robot called again? I don't remember.
Balbas Beta.
Balbas Beta, okay. They have this scary looking dude who's half made of grey.
Yeah, Manelka.
Okay. Don't know anything. Ooh, Rook. Oh. This is a really nice Rook card because it's an ace. It's his Wall of Vines, apparently. Checkmate
on one
Buster.
side, checkmate. 0 speed throw.
Whoa. Whoa. No, it's not Wolverine. I don't know.
50 damage.
Another Rook. Wow, this is like a hint from the hint that we should do Rook soon. Not next week though. I'll do, what was his name? Was it De Grey?
De Grey, because the way you like to go low cards.
Yeah. This block of wood's block damage. Knocks down attackers, so it's like a mega block. And deals for what the fuck? Really?
So he doesn't have any dodges is the thing that you have to realise.
Oh,
instead
okay.
of dodges, he has these special blocks that kind of work a bit like dodges, even though they're not.
That's pretty cool.
And sometimes that's to his advantage because he can do like he can avoid things like, so you know, like Quince can do like, you can't dodge this turn.
Yeah.
Well, like he's not dodging, so like it works like a dodge, but it's not a dodge, right? But like it's to his detriment in some matchups because he can't like. So you see, he's got like that checkmate buster with like 4 ace 50 damage throw, and you'd love to be able to dodge into that, right? But no, you cannot dodge into it. The only way you can ever play it is in combat. So if you ever miss with it, it's like bye bye 4 aces. So it's just really, you've really got to have like balls, like brave play to like go for it with that kind of move.
Well, I have the tits of steel. I could do it. I'm just trying to think what's the equivalent of brass balls and it's tits of steel.
I hate the fact that the brass balls thing is so gendered. That's why I was about to say ballsy, and I'm like, I don't even like that phrase. Like, don't use phrases you don't like. Yeah. So yeah.
I have the tits of steel. Now you have the phrase.
Tits of steel, alright. Fembot.
Entangling vine. Yeah. What was I looking at? Was I looking at this for a reason? Anyway, it's nice. I also got a long card that has stats. That's nice.
Yes.
But yeah, this is quite intriguing. The Rook thing.
So yeah, Rook's like a lot simpler than G.L.O.R.I.A, but still has some complexity to him, and he's kind of unique.
That's what I was looking at. He had a 6-pack. Even Rook is drawn more sexy in these cards than he is in Fantasy Strike. He's got this weird like 6-pack thing going on. The artist was pretty horny on this one. In fact, it's funny because Gloria's got like a random midriff for no particular reason, and it's like, I wonder if she comes into Fantasy Strike one day, will she retain that look or not? I very much doubt it.
I kind of doubt it as well.
Like it's a bit mega creepy.
How do you know she's young? She might be very old.
Well, the way she's drawn it, unless they can draw her older, but she's in that kind of schoolgirl, fantasy girl character thing, magical girl, schoolgirl kind of.
Yeah, she definitely is a magical girl thing. Things will turn up well if we keep a positive attitude.
Much. Yeah, she looks young. Her haircut's young. Her face is young. It's just like.
Hopeful healer.
It's a bit big, but maybe.
I just love how Lewis from Left 4 Dead that quote is. I should play her really, shouldn't I? So Scorpion's asking for cocktail suggestions, by the way.
I don't know cocktails.
Yeah, the only cocktail I've been having recently has been old fashioned. So
but it has to be something to do with healing or Gloria or her colours, basically.
That's a good point. Okay, healing.
She's got strawberry and cream.
So I guess you need to have some Jägermeister in it because like that's like a medicinal.
I don't think Scorpion does Jägermeister cocktails.
Jägermeister and ginger beer is a classic.
Think classy.
Well, he does say he's saying he likes old fashioned. One of my favourites. Very nice. It is really, really freaking nice. I have to say.
I mean, I might be wrong. Maybe Scorpion's not that classy, but from what I've heard of his taste in cocktails, it's pretty classy most of the time.
I honestly do rate Jägermeister and ginger.
Right,
ginger
I'm
ginger
gonna.
ale. It's very nice.
Switch to this. How is? Oh yeah, it's showing all my Stream Deck stuff because I keep it on here. Let's move this over here. I am going to probably do an art stream in a bit. You can see the stream, can't you?
I can.
So yeah, I'm making my RPG character for the Judge Dredd thing. Making a like mock-up comic cover for the first time ever. It's very scary.
Wow, it's very cool.
Art style I don't know how to do, but yeah, I have the composition sorted out. I've just got to move that arm because it's too stiff. Even though I wanted the line to draw onto her face, the arm is too stiff. So this is the kind of the original position I had the arm in, this model. So I've got to redraw it. And then she is a big lady. She's like She-Hulk, right? But she's a tiny bit too big, I think, on this car. And he's a tiny bit too small in the front. So I've got to like change those sizes a bit and then maybe zoom in the picture a bit more to still get the position right. A couple of little things and then the sketch will be done, and then I have to start just doing the fine lines, which I'll probably do with vector lines because I've not really done much outlining with vector, but like this Judge Dredd style, they always have really thin outlines and really thinly drawn lines for all the characters, like the black lines. So I feel like the only way to get that to look good and smooth and stuff is if I do it with the vector lines, honestly. So yeah.
See, all the thing about all this thing is like like real life, like paper and pen stuff, like I can deal with it. But like as soon as that's digital, I'm like I've got no idea how it doesn't make any sense to me. Like I just cannot jive with digital art.
Which bit doesn't make sense? Is it using the tools
none of it.
Or
none of the program, the tools? Like I don't just none of the wording of anything like means anything to me.
So vectors are basically it's calculated by mathematics. So if you draw a line, it tells you, like you draw a point and you draw another point and it mathematically calculates how the line is drawn, like which direction the line goes from there, which means that you can scale it up and down as much as possible and you never lose details because it's not a bunch of pixels, it's literally just a mathematical formula that it recalculates when it's a bigger size. So it's always smooth. Which is very nice, but basically for the purpose of drawing, it means that you have control points on your lines and you adjust the control points and you make it fit along the sketch, and then you can make it very smooth and accurate because you're not drawing it by hand with all the wibbles in the hand and like the thickness isn't varying and stuff. But yeah, so it's gonna help me do thin lines more smoothly and adjust them, but it's less like drawing then, and it's more like plotting something out dot by dot. So it doesn't feel very like, oh, I'm drawing and making great art by drawing, but you get a very sharp, accurate result. That's why vector lines, for like, because you've seen enough comics to know how thin some of the outlines are for this kind of art style. Like the black lines are quite thin. Drawing that is very tough. Like it'll show every little wiggle and mistake in your hand on a drawing tablet, and you can have smoothing tools and stuff, but smoothing tools kind of flatten out what you draw. They like, again, they calculate, so you draw a wiggly line and it uses a thing to like take the shake out of your hand and it might not get what you want. So it's easier to do it with a vector. That's what I'm talking about when I say vector lines, basically. Why are these?
Yeah, no, cool.
Let's remove those.
I would far rather do it by hand in ink. Yeah, that'll be my way of doing it. And I'm going to go and paint some models.
Yes.
So there we go.
Excellent.
And I'll set up for some NFL later, which I'll
Excellent.
probably watch live. All the games tonight.
Having a
Gonna go very late.
Okay, I might join you for the NFL later when I've done enough drawing to get bored or frustrated.
Unfortunately,
or hungry.
the interesting game doesn't start till 1:15 in the morning UK time.
So
So
that's 3:15 my time.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna be there for that.
Even the earlier game is going to be very late your time.
What
so,
time does that start?
Your time would be 11:30.
Okay, well I'll certainly have finished streaming up by then, I should think, because even that will be a long time. But yeah, I am going to have to take a long break first, so I will warn everybody.
Good luck.
I am going to be having a bit of a food break now. I'm going to leave this music on in the background. I'm going to put my Be Back Soon up, and we're going to say goodbye to Agoners. Bye-bye, Agoners.
Alright, see you later. Bye.
Log off Discord. Link. And I'll be back with an art stream in a jiffy. In fact, I'm going to change the stream thing to art stream right now. Let's comic cover art. I am trying to make a Judge Red style my RPG. There we go. Clickety clackities. I hope you're enjoying them if you're still here. For my RPG character. And then art. And then tags would be character creation. We take the let's play tag and stuff off. What about digital art? Is that a thing? Yes, digital art. Done. Jolly good. Stream info updated just before I disappear. Where is my chat? I can't see you anymore. I'm going to cry. There we go. Thanks both for the entertainment. No problem, Scorpion. Enjoy your cocktail. I might catch you later and if you can watch me do the art. Scorpion was our DM for the adventure. And also this judge, Morco is a silly name, and her name is Morcombe, not Morcame as it's usually spelled, but Morcombe. And I decided Morco would fit on the badge better, and it sounded so stupid, like Morco tough, Morco smash. She's actually fairly smart, but she is built like a female orc. You can't tell, the muscle definition isn't on this sketch. That's more of a shading and later thing. But she is chunky, so that's why she's called Morco, because I thought it was funny and sounded dumb. Right. We need to get some BRB stuff going on, right? So here's a BRB thing. Can we read it though? If I put it here, back in a bit. And then yes. I shall see you on the flip side. It might be quite a long break, so no worries if you wanna piss up and see other people. That's fine. This is an open streamer relationship. Wait, what? What am I saying? You? No, seriously. I'll be gone for a bit, so no worries if you don't wanna hang around. But if you do, I'll catch you later. Bye.